Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Lumber Tycoon 2. First things first, I got to apologize for taking so long to release another video. It's been about a week and a half, and I do apologize. However, I hope this video will help make up for that, number one. And number two, if you hear a little movement, I'm trying to get the microphone in the right place here. And number two, I'm hoping to have a couple of videos, or at least another one after this over the weekend. But anyway, like the title says, this is the yellow fir bridge I built. Again, I got to give credits to Code Primate. It was his idea to begin with, and I saw what he did and started to do, and I went with it and ran with it and made my own. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did with you last time on the Palm Bridge. I'm going to give you statistics as to how far the various points as we build this bridge. One thing I have to admit, I lucked out big time. As you can see, I am 4 tiles from the edge of my base. And so that's 2 pieces of property plus about 10 units. So that is the bare minimum distance you need to go from here to here. 2 pieces of property and 1.5 of these things. 1.5 large floor tiles. Bare minimum, and I'll show you why later on. But basically the answer is, if you look up here, you see how this comes out. This right here is the end of my base. I can't build past that point. So once I hit that, my only thing I could do was go up. And like I said, I lucked out. I got it pretty close to the water, and everything should work out pretty good, I hope. So I'm going to, like I said, go through all the numbers, and I'm going to make a quick run, see if I can get some yellow wood, hopefully without dying. And prove the concept and prove that the bridge works. So without further ado, we'll start with our first count, which is from where I started the bridge to right here, which is the edge of my base. From these set of doors back, it's 14 doors. From this point up to the edge of this rock face here which I think is these 2 doors here, is 23 doors. And that's going to give us a total of 37. Then from here, we go over to here. And bear with me, I'm going to be doing this math in my head as I go along. I counted all the individual sections, but I failed to total them up. So it was 37 to there. Now to this point here, where you're off the other side of the rock face, which is this door, is another 23. So you have 14 and 23, which is 37. And then another 23 brings us to an even 60. So it's 60 doors to this point right here from my base. Now from here to span all the way over here was another 58 doors. So that would be 118 doors to get to, I don't want to fall off, to get to this door, because technically this door wouldn't quite reach. So this door here brings us to 118. From here to the other side of the rock face, you'll see what this long plank's for in a minute. From here to the other side of this rock face, which is this last door right here, is an additional 22. So 118 and 22 is going to be 140. Now to build these steps, I would have one down, three across. One down, three across. So every down is going to be four doors. So mathematically, that turned out to be 64 doors to go from this point right here, this vertical door, all the way down to this door down here. So another 64 on top of 140 is... my math is off, I think. So we'll do 64 on top of 140 is going to be 204. Oh no, my math is right. So it's 204 doors to get to this point here. And then this piece of doorway here, this stretch, is going to be another 24 doors for a grand total of 228 doors. And I don't make it all the way to the wall. I get close. But because it's at an angle, I actually, when I put this long plank here, over here, it'll go from this door to this, right up against the brown rock wall. So, and that was the idea. What I'm going to do for the moment is I'm just going to drop my axe up here in case I fall. I don't want to take the chance on losing an axe, especially a mini axe. When you do long planking, when you pick it up from the end of the board, use Control S to tip it up so it's basically straight vertical. And it's fairly stable unless it's really, really long. Then it might get a little wobbly. But you don't want to go down this too fast because otherwise you might lose the plank. So I'm going nice and slow. This is the part that really stinks. This is the first time I'm trying this. I've never tested this, so I'm hoping this is going to work just fine. So what the next step is I got to get my axe and put it on that island. Once I get my axe on that island, I'll go get a truck, and hopefully I won't die. Alright, we're almost down. Alright, we are down. So now we go across this way. And I may have to jump in the water real quick to get this to work right. And get it to line up right. And actually lay it down from the other side. Yeah, this is plenty long enough. Alright. Whoa. This is a little unstable here. Alright, so I'm going to have to jump into the water. Run to the other side. Hopefully I'll be able to grab this plank from the other side and lay it on the door. So here goes nothing. Alright, I didn't even take damage. How about that? So now we can grab this. And let's see if I can lay it down right there. I want to get it as close to the wall as... Whoops. That just fell through the door, I think. Come on. It's going to fight me now because it's so high and up against the wall. Let's see if I can grab it in the middle and pull it up. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Grab it from the end. I want to get up against the wall. I tend to use the arrow keys, but the arrow keys rotate me as opposed to walking sideways. But if you hit A and D, you can walk sideways, which in this case it turned out to be quite useful. There we go. Alright, now Next trick, get my axe down here. Now that the plank is in place, I should be able to get my axe down here. As you can see, I am not jumping. I am just climbing up like stairs. No, it's not the smoothest thing in the world, but I don't have to jump to get up it. Which is good because carrying a piece of wood up it, you jump and you can drop your wood when you jump. Well, some depends on how much you jump and where you jump and how careful you are. But yeah. All right. So now, once I get to here, I'll go across the long plank and I'll go back to this corner. So hopefully I won't drive over it and knock it in the water or something. All right, now that I don't have an axe, the fastest way back is just to reset. And we'll hop in a car and take a drive and see if we can go get ourselves some yellow wood. This one over here looks good. Alright, from what I've seen, the trick to doing this properly is to drive off at a 45-degree angle and pray. Kind of like this. Oh, I lucked out. Let's turn around. Let's see if I can get up to this island fast enough. Remember, I don't want to hit that plank. Alright, I made it. Barely. Look at my health. Wow. I ended up facing the wrong way and having to turn around. Alright, so unfortunately, I gotta wait a few minutes and heal. In the meantime, I don't know if any of you guys out there are golf fans, but if you are, you're probably aware that the PGA Championship is being played here in Bethpage. The Bethpage Golf Course located in Farmingdale. Yes, it makes no sense. Why is not the Bethpage Golf Course in Bethpage? It's because it's actually on the border, the property, but the building itself is on the Farmingdale side of the line. That's why the Bethpage Golf Course is in Farmingdale. I know this because I live relatively close to it. It's a very short drive. I play golf there once in a while, so I am aware of it, and I know what's going on there, and I know the course that they're playing today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So I just thought I'd throw that out there while I'm waiting for my health to come up. Now, if you look in here, you see an island here, but I think there's another one like right over here. So let me get to full health. Alright. Let's go swimming. And up over to this piece of island. And we can get over to this one. And didn't take too much damage. I get myself lined up. Now, I don't know if anybody you guys have been in here, but this area down this cave right here, this area is the memorial that Defaultio made for Tic Tac. So, but he made it very difficult to get the wood out. So that was the whole idea behind building the bridge. If you're going to do this for profit, don't bother unless you're selling it to people. The wood is not very valuable because originally when the wood first came into the game, and I'm going to guess 3 or 4 years ago, because that was beyond my time, that wood, okay, let's see, we're going to go. The wood was originally in the winter biome, So it was pretty easy to get, pretty easy to get to. So, so it didn't have too much value. And there's the wood. There's the T for Tic Tac right here. I'm just going to wait a minute till I heal one more time. And then we're going to grab a piece of wood, a tree, and we'll bring it back. But if you guys never been in here, I'm sure you've seen videos of code going in here. It's an interesting place. It's quiet. It's got a little bit of serenity to it, so it's peaceful. Code will tell you that this is just a good place to go and hang out just because. Alright, I should be rested enough. Let's go. Alright, now these concrete cylinders, short stubby cylinders, never found out what they're for. If anybody ever finds out what they're for, please let me know. I will be really interested in knowing. Alright, we're just going to take this tree right here. Wow, look at that. Maniacs right through it. Yeah, oh, and I learned something. This inner core that looks black, it only... Ooh, this is heavy. I might have... Oh, okay, I can get it in the air. I might have trouble getting this up the door bridge stairs. In here, it looks black, but outside during the day, it's a shade of yellow. It's unfortunate. Oh, here, look. This is, you just saw that blue piece right there? If you want to back up a few seconds, that's what this wood looks like when it dies. It doesn't look black like all the other wood does. Wonder what's up in here. I've never bothered to look. I'm going to go check it out if I can get up there. Let's see. Let's grab a small tree. Oh. Let's grab a big tree. How about that? We're going to trim some edges off here. I will make a... Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. You know why? It's because these things are backwards. There we go. That'll fix that problem. And let's get rid of that. Now, if I take this, hopefully, ooh, this is heavy too. I'm going to knock this edge off of here. Come on, hack it. There we go. I'm just curious what's up there. I just noticed it. I've never noticed it before. I'm sure code's probably been up there 72,000 times by now, but I'm going to go see if I can get up there. If I can get this thing to lay in place. Anything close to upright would be really nice. Maybe in the corner here. What do you think? I know, I'm getting sidetracked, and what's going to happen is that stupid piece of wood that I have as a long plank is going to despawn on me, right? I really want to check it out, though, real quick. But I'm having some spastic issues with this piece of wood. Let's cut this thing out of here, get it out of my sight. Get it out of the way, move. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. See, the trees are growing inside the wall. Obviously, if you shift lock your way through this, you're probably going to find that this place is a lot bigger than just this little area. I don't even know if this is going to be long enough to do what I need to do. Ah! That was close. last try. If I can't get it in place or close, can I make the jump? No, alright, I'm going to give up. We'll try it another day. We'll try it another day. I'm really curious where that goes up there, though. Alright, let's get this piece of wood back to... Alright, so... First stop is that island right there. Hit this with a little momentum. Otherwise you can get stuck. Alright, this one's going to be a long run. So I'm going to wait to heal. Try not to go off the corner piece, because it'll end up being like a raised wedge, and it'll get right in the middle of your car and get you hung up. So either go off the very end or go off before it. And I'm going to go off before it. Alright, here we go. And... Ooh, I'm not driving too well here. Let's go up here. Up, 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 up. Whoa. I almost died again. That's scary. Gonna wait to heal again. So anyway, if you guys are watching this and you made it to this far, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment. Do all those good things that YouTubers ask you to do. I would really love it. At one point, I had hit 50 subscribers, but apparently one person gave up on me. I apologize to them for that, but I'm trying. Gotta remember, I'm an adult doing adult things like working all week and raising 2 children, so I sometimes can't do the recording I would like to do. My situation is a little bit different than Code Primate's because his kids are older. Alright, ooh, look, I'm back to green health. But anyway, like I said, do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment. Comment below, let me know what you thought about the Thursday round of golf at the Bethpage State Park. If you watched it, comment if you hate golf. That'd be cool too, just let me know, just curious what you think about it. It happens to be a sport that I enjoy, but, everybody's got their own opinions. Okay, full health. Here we go. I'm just going to go right to here. Alright, next run's going to be pretty long. Maybe if I put my headlights on, it might help a little bit, right? Next run's going to be out to this island right there. You can see the very edge of it. So it's a long run. So I want full health. And I want to be lined up, ready to go. And I got to move the keyboard over. I'm going to move it over to my left hand because I'm a lefty. Anybody else out there a lefty? Let me know. Be cool to meet fellow lefties. Alright. And here we go. Oh yeah, the headlights help a lot underwater. Oh, coming out of the caves helps too. There we go. We got a piece of yellow wood out of here. And let's get, oh, come on. Come on, come on. Obviously the truck's not coming out of here, so I don't care about it. Don't go swimming yet. So let's take this piece of tree, pick it up, and I'll lay it down here. Remember in the cave, it looked black. Look how yellow it looks inside now. So don't be deceived by what you see in the cave. All right, here we go. Hopefully we can get up the stairs with this without dropping it. I'm going to lift it up more. Okay, let's try this. Oh, ah! All right, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful here. I'm going to try it one more time. I'll try a smaller piece this time. All right, let's go. All right, we'll wait to heal. Take a slightly more shallow view so I can see further ahead. We'll try one more. We'll try a slightly smaller piece because that piece was pushing the weight limits. I was barely able to lift it. So we'll try something smaller, lighter, a little bit more manageable. And hopefully I won't drop it in the water. For a second I thought I got lucky and dropped it on the door and it was going to stay there. And then it just fell off on me. So, okay, let's see. We're almost ready. This is a long run. And full health, let's go. Okay, we made that. Ooh, look how bright it is in there during the day. I guess I keep coming in here at night. Alright, almost back to full health. Should be enough to get over there. Alright, now let's try something a little bit more manageable. Let's try the piece of wood I was messing around with. Why is it so much brighter over here in the day? Kind of weird that it's brighter in a cave during the day. But that's neither here nor there. Now this is easy to carry. So we'll try this piece. This was the one I was trying to climb up there with before. One day I'll come back in here and I'll try to get in there. Oh, yeah, I should show you guys the memorial. I'm sure a lot of you seen it, at least in 1997 to 2018. Unfortunately, she only made it to 21 years old. That's a shame. She still her TikTok's channel is still active on YouTube. You can go check out her videos. And if nothing else, it hopefully will help the family out a little bit financially. But anyway, let's go. Is this thing going to stay in here? I hope so. Is it touching the ground? Yeah, okay, that's a problem. We're going to have to fix that so it's not touching the ground. Alright, let's see how that lays in the truck. Not quite. I want it like that. There we go. That lays in nice. Alright. Here we go again. This time it's a smaller piece of wood, a little lighter, a little easier to manage, and we're off. Don't stop yourself short and get stuck on the edge in here either. Not good when you do that because then you're dead in the water. Let our health come back up. You got to time it right. You have to have enough momentum to get up and over this lip with all four tires, but not enough to go slamming into the wall. But if you have a choice, pick slamming into the wall. You can always get out and pick up the wood and continue from there. And we're off. Next island. Should be right over here. Perfect. Alright, we'll just let ourselves heal. And in the process, we'll work our way close as we can. And, okay, it's just a matter of waiting. And hopefully I can get this one back. Because I want to show you that it works, you know? I mean, if I'm going to sit here and drop the wood every single time I do this, you're going to be like, well, what's the sense in doing it if you're going to keep dropping the wood and you're not going to get anything back to your base? I agree. So that's why I want to do this. I want to show you guys it's feasible. It can be done. You can get it out legit. You don't have to use, trailer glitch to get through the water or any kind of hack or cheat or exploit. You can do it legit, except for, of course, the drawbridge itself, which is a glitch. All right, here we go. Off. And out. And we're here. Okay. Now let's grab this piece of wood. So just lay it down to re-grab it by the end. And grab it in a manner where I can lift it pretty high. And let's see what we can do about getting this back without... Oops, what happened? My mouse stopped there for a second. Alright, here we go. Here's the steps. Although this is going to be pretty rough, I think it's going to work. Halfway up. Once we get to this point up here, we are home free. Alright, so it doesn't matter what happens at this point on. I drop the wood, fall off the door bridge. Doesn't matter, we're golden, we're over land. So here we go, here's a piece of gold wood. I got it out legit. Now, that teaches me a lesson. Don't grab a really big piece of wood that you can barely pick up. Grab something small, manageable, and just get it back to your base. You can do multiple runs. No reason to take as much as humanly possible because you'll drop it in the water. Okay, here we go. Back by my base. I'm going to drop down here. Where'd it go? There it is. Wow, that bounced far. See, now it's starting to look black again inside. Well, depends on the angle. Up against... wow. That thing just, glitched out and disappeared for a second. That was messed up. I must have clipped the tree. Alright, but here we go. We got a piece of yellow wood. We got it back to the base. Was it the easiest thing in the world to get? No. But we did it. Let's see if I can get this thing to go through my modded sawmill here. Let's see if it'll work. No, it wants to spit it out. The knot, yeah. It doesn't like the knot on the end here. So let's take this. Alright, I'm going to drop my graphics quality down all the way. So I can see these, wow, I can't even see the joints here. Up there it is. You can see this little nub corner right here. Perfect. Alright, I dropped the graphics all the way down. That's why you're not seeing much anymore. And everything looks weird. Everything does look weird. I don't like it like that. Alright, let's put this back up. There we go. Resume. What a difference the graphics quality makes, huh? Get this thing through the sawmill. And then I'm going to review the numbers for the... Come on, get in there. Get in there. I'll review the numbers for the bridge. I don't know if that's going to be enough to make it, but let's try it. Oh, there we go. And there's a piece of mounted yellow wood. I'll take these pieces, I'll throw them over here. Let me be sure this is set to 1 by 1. Good, it is. Throw these in here. So there we go. Piece of yellow wood back to the base. So you can build with yellow wood. Can build with palm wood now. This base is good for that. I have another base that's good for the swamped green wood and the gold wood in there. But there we go. There's a bridge. Here's a piece of mounted yellow wood. Notice it's no longer glowing. Notice it's got no green. It acts like a piece of plastic. The blue wood still glows when you mod it. The yellow wood loses its glow when you mod it. When you mill it. What am I saying? So when you mill it, it loses its glow. Alright guys, we'll go back over here. Oh, and another thing. If you're wondering why it's 2 doors wide to here and then 1 door wide from there, is I wanted to make it drivable. So I started building 2. And then I was going to build 2 more sets of 2 for a 6 wide. But then once I got across, I was like, let me be sure this whole idea works before I do it. And it does. I'm going to go see if I can get my plank back. But I'm going to shut the video down here. So there we go. That's how you get the yellow wood that's in Tic Tat's memorial area. Or under the cave river cave. That sounds more like a catchphrase. Anyway, that's how you do it. Like I said before, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about Thursday's round of golf. Let me know if you even watch golf. Let me know what you think about the video. Oh yeah, I want to go over these numbers one more time real quick with you. To get from the glass door to the edge of my base, which is right about here, that's 14 doors. To go from the end of my base to the beginning of this rock wall, that's an additional 23 for 37. To get over the rock to the far side of the rock wall where my mouse is right now, that's another 23 for a total of 60. Oops, I fell off. But that's okay. I can go around this way, I think. Then from here, which is 60, to span this gap, of course I have to get the wall in the way. This gap span right here is 58 doors, which brings us to get to this wall, this rock face. 118 bridges. Wow. It's late. I apologize. 118 doors total. From the near side of the rock face to the far side of the rock face, which is where I started building the stairs down. That's an additional 22 on top of 118, so that brings you to 140. I used 64 doors to build the steps. And then I used an additional 24 doors to get across the bridge where I could get near the island. Then from there, you long plank it, which doesn't really have to be that long. You long plank it to the island. bring your axe over there, drop it on the island, hop in a car or a truck, drive into the river, hope you don't flip upside down. What I would suggest is you take your axe and drop it over on the island before you do it. So if you do flip your truck and you can't get out of the water fast enough, you don't lose your axe under the river and it's forever gone. But yeah, that's it. And once you get in the water, you just got to go island hop until you get there. So grand total of 228 doors to build this, and I would suggest you go one, two pieces of property, and at least another half. But this way, but this is like the bare minimum where I am now. I have one more large door, large floor I could put here, but then that would take me off the corner piece of property and stop me right on the edge of the middle one. You're going to need all of this length if you do that, because otherwise you're not going to get low enough to the water. So I would say you give yourself at least 2.5 pieces of property to build a bridge. And if anybody is curious, I'm going to go up the top real quick. Yeah, I know I said I was going to sign out. I got sidetracked and I thought I want to show you some more stuff. I'm going to close this bridge real quick. Well, I don't care. It's just a plank. I can go get another one, make another one. I'm going to show you what this looks like up top. It's not the shortest climb in the world, but it's shorter than a palm bridge. Now, up here, because the palm bridge is this set of doors behind me, I started stepping it out here, if you noticed. So and then I stepped it out here. So rather than trying to come up to here, I decided this was a good time to come around the other side to continue my way up. This way I'm not physically getting in the way of the palm bridge door bridge. This one here, the nearer one, is the yellow wood. This one here is the palm wood bridge from my previous video. And you can see how far out I went. And you can see this thinner one is the doors. And you can see the moon going across the sky. Nice. Okay, one of the things I did up here, which was totally coincidental, is once you get to the top of the stairs, if you're not paying too much attention, you can't walk off the other edge. You can't walk past the bridge and start falling down. Total coincidence that a set of doors from building the steps got in the way. See, I just hit this door, I can't go down. So it stops me from falling. Pure luck, great feature. So I go up, go across two, go up two, go across two, and then, rinse and repeat. That's a shampoo reference if you ever read the directions on a shampoo bottle. And then once I got here, I just went up to build. Now, one of the things that I was doing is I was using these yellow ones as a target from down there, which you can't see now. Actually, there's another yellow one up here. As a target to hit when you fill the blueprints and you hand them up. Drawback to that is at night you can't see these colored doors, the colored tiles at all, but during the day it works. So what you need to, see, I got extra doors up here. I'm gonna have to destroy them. But anyway, let me turn myself around. I'm gonna wrap up the video up here. Alright, gentlemen, girls, guys, whoever you are, dogs, cats, really appreciate ferrets. Sorry. Really appreciate you watching my video. I hope you watched it all the way through. I apologize if it's a little long and a little drawn out. But I gave you all the statistics on what you need to do to build the bridge. If you ever find me online and you don't know how to build the bridge, if you ever find me in game and you don't know how to build the bridge, I can show you. Or if you want, go look at, and this is from a while ago, I have another video out here on how to make garage doors out of these things. The concept is the same, um, except of course it hinges from the top of garage door as opposed to the bottom. But I guess you could make it hinge from the bottom too. You just have to drive over it. So anyway, like I said before, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think of the golf tournament if you've been watching it. Let me know what you think about golf in general. Do you like it? Do you not like it? See, the sun's starting to come up in the game now. Where is it? It should be that way. Should be right over here somewhere. But anyway, like I said, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the information I gave you. Um, just just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the golf. I'm really interested in what you think of the golf tournament. If anybody out there actually watches golf, likes golf, plays golf. Um, okay, guys. Everybody out there, have a wonderful evening, and I'm going to shut this down. So, everybody out there, goodbye.